Okay, about a week ago, I accidentally, I guess, did some urban exploring. Now, urban exploring is something I'd absolutely love to do. Uh, and last week, I guess I accidentally did it because last week in London, I was at the Winter Wonderland Fair and I made my exit and was about to go. And I went to look at a street map with my mother and we wanted to head for Green Park, and the owl was pointing at Green Park, but of course she somehow argued, like I suppose women do, even though the owl was pointing at Green Park, she wasn't having it, and we ended up walking a completely different way, and we ended up getting lost, and because it was dark, it was hard to know where we were. We were walking around all these areas. I've seen some interesting things. I mean, I'm supposed to be heading for Westminster Way, but I ended up walking into Oxford Street, and it's like I was heading towards the flipping Euston Station at one point. I mean, I even tried to use my sat nav, but it's so hard. You're trying to follow your sat nav, and then you got me mother, who's also blah 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 blah. So having them two voices going on at the same time got a bit annoying. So in the end, I tried to follow the sat nav, but it wasn't working because my mother kept going off in a different direction. So I ended up just giving up on that and turning it off because there was no use. I mean, if I was on my own, I'd probably use the sat. Well, I wouldn't even use my sat nav because I would have followed the street sign. But as I was with my mother, I just had to. She got lost, us lost, and I used the sat nav, and then that wasn't working, so I turned it off. So then we just kept walking. This must have been, let's see, I think we left Winter Wonderland at about 7 o'clock, and we were complete walking. We were getting so tired of all the walking. We kept having to ask people. Some person pointed us in the wrong direction. In the end, we found ourselves at Trafalgar Square, and luckily the guide pointed us in the right direction, and we managed to find out where we were going. Plus, we couldn't use Big Ben because Big Ben was covered up, so we couldn't use that as a landmark. So we then made our way near that, but then actually we took a different turning because we ended up on another bridge at across from Big Ben, so we went over that. But luckily enough, as soon as we got over that, the place we were staying at was nearby. But and that must have took us a while because we got in at 20 past 9, so we got started to leave maybe 7 o'clock, and it was 20 past 9, and so I suppose. Yeah, so I suppose it was over 2 hours really. We were walking around London trying to find where we were going. But I suppose that's my experience of urban exploring because I suppose I explored all these areas even though it didn't need to happen that way. But I suppose I got to see quite a bit of London, even though how tiring it was, and I got to see the decorations on because I wasn't planning on going that far. It's just for Winter Wonderland only. But anyway, that's my experience. I'd love to do more urban exploring, but this is just my example of accidentally doing urban exploring, and I think my hair might be a mess. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's it.